Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa inyong lahat, mga minamahal na kapatid. We wish to welcome all of you to our Eucharistic celebration this Sunday as we enter the 5th week of our Lenten journey. We are not anymore halfway through our Lenten journey. We are near the doorsteps towards the solemn celebration of the Holy Week and the Sacred Paschal Triduum. And once more, we wish to welcome our dear pilgrims of hope, most especially our pilgrims, the first-timers here at the Manila Cathedral. Happy Sunday and welcome once more to the rest of you. My dear brothers and sisters, today's gospel has a lot of things or details to ponder and even to reflect. But for the many details we wish to reflect and ponder on, let us reflect on one particular action that Jesus did. Hindi po niya madalas ito gawin. It was only at this narrative, at least as per my reading, that this action was recounted. And that was when Jesus wrote something on the ground. Napansin niyo ho ba iyon? At least twice, when he was asked, not by answering them, he bent down and wrote on something. And once more, he bent down and wrote something once more in the face of the accusers of this woman and in front of this woman. What could have Jesus written down? We do not know exactly. I am not here to give you the answer. Tanungin po ninyo si Jesus mamaya sa pagdadasal, ano ho ba yung sinulat ninyo? But some experts would say, Jesus could have written down the names of these elders, the scribes, and the Pharisees. Other commentators would say Jesus wrote down some excerpts of the law. But there was this interpretation that said Jesus was just writing down something while these people are mocking or accusing this woman, as if he is not after their accusation. Parang wala siyang pakialam. Sige, magsalita kayo dyan. Ako dito magsusulat lang. Para bang sinabi ni Jesus, bahala kayo dyan. Hindi ko kayo pakikinggan. Magsayang kayo ng laway ninyo, kakaaway ninyo, at kakalapastangan sa taong ito. And we set ourselves to that kind of experience of that woman and Jesus. For many times, we've been in trouble like this woman. We were also caught up. We caught up building and doing trouble. Nahuli tayo, napagbintangan tayo, inakusahan tayo, inaway-away tayo. And people, loved ones, friends, those who would take care of us, would also wish to throw stones at us. Sabi nga palakasan na ng away, padamihan din tayo ng bato sa bawat isa. But my dear brothers and sisters, during those moments, let us also recognize as well Jesus, who would stand still or who will be with us, writing something on the ground. Those who hates, those shouts, those negativities may not only be poured out to us, but they might also be expressed to Jesus. Sasabihin ng mga tao o ng mga bagay na yan, O Jesus, yang sumusunod sa iyo, lagi namang pumapalpak. Dasal ng dasal, pero laging nagkakasala. Simba ng simba, pero hindi naman nagbabago ng buhay. But then Jesus would continue once more, writing down on the ground as he hears nothing and sees no one accusing us, getting off the attention from them and drawing his attention to us, telling us, "Huwag mong pansinin yung mga tinig at boses na yan. Ako ang bahala sa'yo, sa akin ka makinig." Once or for many times, people will throw accusations left and right. Inaaway tayo ng mga kaibigan natin. Pinagsisigaw-sigawan na tayo. And sometimes, there will be people who would shield us from those shouts and hates, telling us, "No, don't listen to them. Let them waste their time throwing accusations at you. Aalagaan kita." Di ba ho, no mga bata tayo, kapag inaapi tayo ng mga mahal natin sa buhay, tatakbo tayo kay mami at sasabihin, "Mami, inaaway po nila ako." At sasabihin ni nanay, ni tatay, "Huwag kang mag-alala, huwag mo silang pakinggan." And this could have been the same experience of this woman and Jesus. These people wanting to throw stones at her, and now Jesus telling her, "Don't bother them. Wala akong pakialam sa mga yon. Sa akin ka makinig at sa akin ka huminahon." And such is the price and the reminder of Isaiah in our first reading. Remembering not the events of the past and God doing something new to us. And such is the price of having Jesus with us. We continue to say with St. Paul, forgetting what lies behind, straining now to move forward and pursuing the goal ahead of us. There will be moments of sin, there will be moments of hate, there will be moments of anger. But Jesus would continue to write down on the ground as if he heard nothing. Because he would not care for those shouting at us, but he would care for us being shouted at, being thrown, being accused at. He cares not how we will be accused, but on how we will be forgiven. He cares not how we can be damned, but how we can be saved. He cares not how we can be finished, but how we can start again. Sa panahon na tayo ay lalaban muli, sa panahon na may aaway sa atin, realize that Jesus is there to stand by with us, writing down on the ground, hearing nothing, but just faithful in serving us. He cares and would continue to give us chances. When at the same time, when people will also hate, shout at each other, huwag na po tayong dumagdag sa ingay. Huwag na tayong dumagdag sa madaming batong pwedeng ibato. Magpahinahon, yumakap, magbigay ng lakas, magbigay din ng bagong pagkakataon.